Hey guys, and welcome to the Nouveau Riche Podcast. So today we have another special guest, Sam Jacobs. How are you, man? Thanks for being here. Introduce yourself.
So yeah, what's going on, everyone? I just wanted to, get on here and pretty much share my message. Right now, I'm 17 years old. My name is Sam Jacobs, and I pretty much started just a bit ago, like maybe a year and a half ago, and it's just been a crazy, crazy journey. Right now, doing something called Shopify dropshipping. Many of you probably heard of it, but it's absolutely insane, and can't wait to go more in depth.
That's awesome, man. So when did you get like, I want to do this? How did your journey start out in that way?
So pretty much, I started like my whole entrepreneur journey just 2 years ago. I
Mm-hmm.
started out with like, creating content on YouTube, on pretty much just random things. And, I was just surprised when I first got my check from YouTube. It wasn't much. It was like $1,000, but for me, that was a real sign of achievement.
Yeah, right.
And I went to many, many different businesses, but one thing that really stuck to me was Shopify dropshipping, and the whole e-commerce marketing side of things, where with Shopify dropshipping, you're just basically taking products and reselling it for higher prices with your own website, with your own, pretty much everything. And it just really, really is amazing to see the whole process unfold. And here I am today. I have close to 100,000 followers on Instagram. Just pretty much inspiring people, and really making that impact. Started a few other of my companies now, and it's just been an insane, insane journey.
That's awesome, man. Awesome story.
Yeah.
So when starting out, you got like mentors or something, or how did you learn the stuff you're doing today?
So yeah, I mean, that's the one thing. You need to make sure you have the right guidance. I see a lot of people, they go ahead and they, try to make it themselves. And yes, that can happen. There's a lot of people out there that are very smart, and you may be very smart, but the fact is that no matter what you did in life that you were successful at, you always had a mentor. Take a look at the past, whether you learned your ABCs, you learned it from a mentor or a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and everything you become a master in was from a mentor. And the same thing when it comes to business. If you really want to master something and you don't want to have such a big learning curve, you don't want to be spending years and years trying to figure out the right methods, just learn from someone that's already doing it. And that's exactly what I did.
Nice, man.
Yep.
So tips for finding mentors, like not everyone is ready to help you,
Yeah,
right?
100%. So that's a great question. A mentor, obviously, even when people come to me, it's obviously something that you can't take lightly. You need to realize that the people that you're going to be learning from, especially if they have the results, it's going to cost you money. It's going to be, commitment by you. But I'll tell you one thing, whatever it takes for you to get a mentor, and I'm talking about someone legit. A lot of people out there, they find a mentor, but that mentor is pretty much someone that like, you know, you don't really want to become. Find someone that you actually want to become, someone with the right results, someone with the correct guidance, like someone that's going to show you the correct steps. That's who you want to be a part of. Obviously, if someone has the results, you're going to have to pay a lot for that. But again, there's so many sorts of mentors. You can start by, just looking up on YouTube a couple, pieces of content. You guys are watching this podcast or listening to the podcast because you're getting information, you're getting the guidance, and that's exactly what it's all about. There's so much free information out there, but again, you need to be careful on what information you bring in.
Damn right. So, like me with my parents, we're on a whole different perspective of how shit works, that kind of things. But how did you got your? I guess it's the same with you. So how do you say to your parents like, yeah, I love you, but we contradict on a few things. So believe in me, but
Right.
it isn't always the same. How do you
Yeah,
say that
great.
to your parents?
Great question. That's a great question. Now, as a 17-year-old entrepreneur, that was an issue for me, and I had that issue where my parents didn't believe in me. But the fact was, you have to realize that if you're under the age of 24, or just like you're young, you know what I mean, and you got a lot to go for the rest of your life, there's only one thing you can do: make your life the best it can be. And the fact is, you're gonna have obstacles. You're going to have people that are going to try to stop you, people that are not going to believe in you. But the best you can do is show your parents on what you can really do. So just sit down, respect your parents, but overall you need to tell yourself that in order, what does it take to convince my parents that this is where I want to be. This is where, my future is. So go ahead and start putting into work. So go ahead and start getting those results. If you get results and you show your parents that this is something sustainable, this is something that you can really do it, then they're going to go ahead and change your mindset.
All right,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Sounds great.
So
So, like, of course, I love to ask this question, but you got to fail and you got to continue. But your biggest failure to this day, what you of course have a very good story about a
yeah,
failure.
yeah, for sure. So failures, it's impossible not to have failures, right? So, for me, I don't really look at failures. I don't care about failures. I care if I did something. So if you're, really scared about failures, here's what you need to do. You need to tell yourself, okay, you're gonna fail, okay, but worst case scenario, you fail, and then what happens? Nothing happens. Okay, but if you succeed, that's where your life starts to change. People that sit down and don't take action at all and are scared about the failures,
Mm-hmm.
they'll never go anywhere. So tell yourself you got two options. Either go all in, and yes, you're going to fail once, twice, but eventually you're going to succeed, or you just, sit back, relax, and stay in the position you're in. So for me, like, that's what it was all about. And yes, I do have a lot of failures. I don't like discussing them, but I'll tell you one thing, that whatever failure I had, I learned from it and never happened again. That's what you should tell yourself. Learn from your failures and make them not happen again.
All right. So you're conquering your weaknesses and just running over them, learning from them, and just moving them out of the way.
Yep,
All right,
exactly,
man.
exactly.
Nice. On the other end of the spectrum, your most rewarding accomplishment to this day. What are you most proud of the thing you did?
So the biggest thing I'm proud of is that I'm doing this at such a young age. There's a lot of people out there that they wait and wait and wait, but the fact is you don't really, like, money doesn't do much for you once you're 50, 60 years old, right?
Right.
And the fact is money doesn't make people happy, but what you can do with money does, right? So as someone so young, I'm just really, really happy I started early. And if you're listening to this and watching or whatever it is, you need to get started now. The best time is now, because if you keep on pushing it off, it's never going to happen. Things pop up, and the best time, the economy is booming right now.
Mm-hmm.
Making money online, making money as a teenager is the simplest thing in the world. You just need to get ready for it and go all in.
All right. So like for people just getting out of high school or something, how would you
Yep.
start out? Like from the beginning, just
Yep.
out of school, what would you do?
Okay, so first of all, we got so much resources in the today's society. It's absolutely insane. So, what's a resource? A resource is something that that's out there and that you can use to pretty much get to where you want to be. So let's think about it. YouTube right now is a great source of income. Go ahead, start exploring. There's so many types of ways of making money online today. One of them is Shopify dropshipping. That's what I do. That's a great thing you should definitely look into. And I have hundreds of students of my own, literally from ages 14 years old to up to, 56 years old. But, so there's so much out there. Start with just quick search. You got Google, you got YouTube. Start searching and searching, and you're gonna find something that really sticks with you. You're young. If you're young or if you're old or whatever it is, you got a lot left, and you just gotta go all in. Find the thing that really sticks with you. Find something that you enjoy doing. That's a huge thing. Find something that you enjoy, because if you don't enjoy something, that defeats the purpose of being an entrepreneur.
All right.
You'd rather make $100,000 a year versus $1 million a year. if the $1 million a year, you're dying. I see so many people, like, maybe not $1 million a year, but think about it like this: you want to do something that you love, and that's what I love. I love being an entrepreneur. There's so much things, you're constantly changing. There's people, literally, they wake up, they go to the shower, they drive to work, they do the whole routine,
It's so
they
fucked
come
up.
back,
Yeah.
go to bed, and that's it. That's the day every single day. And they're going to be doing that for the next 30, 40, 50 years, and then they're going to relax or go into retirement, whatever that is, pretty much be bored for the next 10 years until they die. Okay, so you can pretty much ask yourself, what position do you want to be? Okay, this 2019 is here, and pretty much you have the chance of changing your life, being in the position you want to be, and it's not hard. Okay, it's going to be, it's not going to be easy, but it's not hard. You got everything in front of your eyes. You got Google, YouTube, search up how to make money online, and just literally go from there. It's that
Just
simple.
starting it. That's nice, man. Just action. Knowledge is nothing without action. It's. I say it so
Exactly.
much, but it's important, man.
Mhm.
So you
Exactly.
just mentioned 2019 coming up. Any
Mhm.
specific goals or things you want to accomplish or great
Mhm.
projects running?
Yep, 100%. So overall is right now, I just want to say real quick, right now, like we're recording this in December,
Mm-hmm.
if you're listening to this in, throughout 2019, this still applies, okay? And the fact is, you need to be ready for the new year, for the new month, for the new week. Every single day, you need to be
Right.
planning for the next day. Make today better than yesterday. And if you do that, I guarantee you, you're gonna be in big places very very soon. So that's super super key. And for me, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm planning out. I'm starting new companies for 2019. Some big things coming. And I'm just constantly progressing. That's how I saw success so fast.
So good to hear. So nice to talk to someone who's on the same page. You just you at your age. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, another question. Day in your life, like habits are of course an important thing. So how do you manage your time and plan your day?
100%. So very important when you guys start, putting in the work. You can't just put in the work. You got to put in smart work. So every day, I pretty much plan out how it's going to look. And you need to write down your 5 things you want to get done today, or even 3 things you need to get done today, and
Mm-hmm.
tell yourself, okay, which one of those 5 things can be automated. So always automating things. Automating pretty much is asking yourself, can this thing be done by someone else if I can just pay the guy a couple of dollars, right?
Yeah.
So one site I use is Upwork.com. It's basically a website where people can just pretty much hire people for a couple of dollars an hour to do any task they want. So that's kind of a side note, but I pretty much ask myself, okay, which one of these 5 tasks can, be automated? I take out, let's say, one of them, but I still got 4. Now, here's what you want to do. Okay, you got 4 things on your list. What you want to do is sort it by the hardest thing or most important thing to the least important thing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to make sure the most important thing is done first. Okay, the reason is because you're gonna always tell yourself, "Oh, I don't want to do it," and you keep on pushing it off. If you get the hardest things done first, it's going to be much easier for you. So I always do that whenever I'm getting started. But in terms of daily routine, since I'm still young, I am still in school. So
It's
overall,
so
it's going.
it's so fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, overall, it's like something that is kind of weird for me, but I drive like from back and forth to school, and pretty much every morning I listen to affirmation. I tell myself, I'm amazing, I'm smart, I'm handsome, I got money rolling in. And when you tell yourself that, even if it's not true, it's going to eventually happen. So tell yourself every day those affirmations. It's called an affirmation. You guys should look it up. Tell yourself, let's say you have a goal, you want to be rich, you want to be, you want to help your family. So tell yourself every day, I'm helping my family, I'm rich, all that stuff, and it's going to come true. You're going to start seeing these crazy things come true. But yeah, that's really important, having a plan, affirmations, putting in the work. Like nothing else matters besides the work. Because, like, listen, there's a lot of people out there, they really just like they're wasting their life. Like, ask yourself, do you want to be that? Like, I know it sounds amazing, like just like sit back, relax, like chill,
It isn't.
but the
It
fact,
isn't.
right? The fact is, in just a couple years, wherever you are right now, or even right now, reality's hitting, and
Mm-hmm.
the fact is, you want to be that person on top of everyone. In order to do that, you need to be ready. You need to just go all in. And I challenge you, just start. Look it up on Google, look it up on YouTube, find a business you want to be in, and just go all in.
Just a quick side note before I forget.
Yep.
When you're like in business doing something, and reality hits, like you lose a lot of money or something like that. How do you beat the voice in your head telling you like, no, we just quit. You're not gonna do this. This is for something else. How do you do that?
100%. So here's one thing that will probably change people's lives right here. Okay, and I'm sure I get that all the time. Like, I totally agree. It's the hardest thing because you're gonna have failures. Being an entrepreneur, you're gonna have failures and more failures
Right.
and more failures. But the fact is, you need to have a strong why. Why are you doing what you're doing right now? Why are you going ahead and working so hard? Whether it's you want to help your family, whether you want to get a nice Lamborghini at the end of the year, whether it's you want to, freaking just live your life without worrying about anything. Tell yourself why, and then anytime you're about to give up, tell yourself, okay, if I give up now, I'm never gonna have that thing I always wanted, and that's it. If I stop now, I will never get that why. I will never help my family. I'll never end up getting that Lamborghini I always wanted. But if I go and take a little, push and I go back into this, yes, maybe one day I will have it. And yes, I will have it, at this time. You need to tell yourself, I will, and it's going to happen.
It's so great, your energy. I love it, man. But yeah,
Yes.
definitely true what you're saying. So yeah, last thing. Of course, I value your time. The thing you wish you knew at the beginning when you were just starting out a few years ago. What was it? 1 year and a half ago. What did you wish you knew?
All right. That's a great question. So, what I wish I knew is that, you know, it's not I always thought it would be impossible. Like, I didn't realize the amount of money, and I didn't realize I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was like, only magical people can make money online. Only magical people can make, real businesses, real companies. But the fact is, it's not as hard as it seems. You just need to get started. And I know it sounds really cliche. A lot of people, oh, just get started. Yeah, that's the thing. Just get started. Open up your laptop, go to Google, go to YouTube, start searching up how to make money. Okay, head over. I have a YouTube channel. I have tons and tons of videos on how you can get started with Shopify dropshipping. I got students, literally, they're 15 years old, making $500 a day from their laptop. Like
The
what?
time we're
Like,
living in is awesome.
it's insane. Yes, it's insane. And the fact is, like it's not as hard as it seems. You need to find the right guidance. Do not freaking stop every single day. Be obsessed and just go all in.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for this, man.
All right.
You want to plug something or something or?
Yeah, man. If you guys want to go ahead and pretty much learn about more about Shopify dropshipping, you can make money from your own laptop. You guys can either hit me up on Instagram at Sam Jacobs Official or on YouTube at Sam Jacobs. And pretty much, I love to pretty much connect with all these young hustlers, and can't
Right.
wait to pretty much connect with you all. And it was a pleasure today.
It definitely was. Thank you so much, man. Have a great day and
Great day. All
thank you
right,
for everything.
awesome. Let's do it. See you soon.
All right, man. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. Thank you.
Yo.